Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're here. We're going to be talking about, is Cristiano Ronaldo the captain? Is he the leader? We're going to be talking about that in this video. And firstly, I want to start off by saying, yes, Cristiano Ronaldo is the leader of that team. After watching that interview, normally I always knew he's the leader. Even if I didn't watch the interview, I always knew he was the leader. After watching that interview yesterday, it shows us that Cristiano Ronaldo is the captain of that team. That's what he just showed us. Because I'll be very honest with you, those words from that interview, they were the truth. Like, I saw a tweet on Twitter yesterday, and the person was like, Cristiano did not want to say much, but he already did with what he said. He did not want to say much, he did not want to go over the top, but what he said was good. He already did with what he said, because the standards at this football club, Manchester United, has successfully fallen down. Our standards are low. Our standards are a disgrace. Our standards are a shambles. They're on the floor in the basement. That's where our standards are at this football club. Manchester United, I know when I was a kid, this football club, our standards were high. Our mentality was high. We had the players that were good enough, not placed on too much money to play for the football club. And that is why we are reaping the fruit of our misfortune. I don't want misfortune, I'll be honest with you. Misfortune and incompetence. Misfortune was not right. Misfortune? No. Incompetence. That's what I want to say. Incompetence. We're reaping the fruit of our incompetence. I'm telling you right here, right now, Manchester United, we've given players ridiculous amount of money. Ridiculous amount of money. We've paid them money they don't deserve. They play, they ain't even good enough. But that's another story from the day. We're talking about Cristiano Ronaldo at the moment. Is he the leader? Yes, he's the leader. Look at some interesting quotes. He said, I remember when I was 18, some other players spoke with me and I took that as having to improve. They now know more than me as they have had bad moments. This new generation, in general, don't accept that if you criticize them. I have kids, they do the opposite. Look at that. Just look at that. What he's trying to say there is, when someone who has experience is talking to you, you listen. No matter your ego, no matter what your status is, no matter what, you listen. That's what Ronaldo is trying to say here. He even said he has kids, and they do the opposite of what the younger generation do. That is, they listen to him. He also said, I believe we have huge potential to win stuff. We have to find the best way to achieve these results. We have a few things to change and have to accept that when you're not in your best shape, you have a long way to improve. But I believe. He also said, if you don't want my help and my advice, do your job, look at yourself, do your best, and help the team. Let me shed more light to what he's saying there. To those of you who are moaning, sit down, jog on, and do your job. That's what he's saying. Help the team. Happy or not, when you're called upon, do your job. Get out and do your job. That's it. If you have some dignity, you have to do so much more. If you have some dignity, you have to do so much more. Start in with me. New year, I'm trying to improve many different things to help the team. We're all here to make the team better, so let's try. You see the mentality? You see what I'm going to? He said this, so I look at myself and say, Cristiano, what can you do better to improve your level to help the team? If something happens, to sprint, to help my teammates if they are tired. The small details during the game, run for your teammate, be a team. And apparently at the moment, we do not play as a team. We don't. We basically play like, it's just like 11 players on the pitch playing for them. I would say 10 because David De Gea is actually fantastic this season. I would say 10 players on the pitch playing for themselves against Aston Villa. That was it. And look at the wingers, all they were interested in was to just shoot, even if it was from the halfway line. All they were interested in was to shoot, shoot, and shoot. But we're playing elite football here. Guys, we're playing elite football. You cannot afford to just be shooting from anywhere. Since when I've been a kid and I've known soccer, football, what I know about football is, as a winger, your first priority as a winger, when you get the ball, is to pull crosses into the box. Let your strikers, they need service. That's your job. And if you're lucky, you're in a counter, or you want to try something, it shouldn't be every time. You get what I mean? Do your job. Come on. Guys, don't forget, smash a like on the video and subscribe. He said, we haven't played the best football as we should do, but we have many games to improve. At some point, we are better with Ranić, but he needs time. It's not easy to change the mentality of the players and the system like that. Quite understandable. Ronaldo, he said, when they asked if you can be successful if the mentality is not right, he said, I think it's the main point. We have a long way to improve because for me, the most important thing is to look at yourself and say you can help the team much more. Also, Ronaldo, he said, we knew we haven't played the best football as we should do, but as many games to improve, at some point we're better with Ranić, but he needs time. It's not easy to change the mentality of the players and the system like that, which I fully understand, quite understandable. He was also talking about Oli. He was like, it wasn't easy when Oli left, but he said when things don't go the way the club wants and the fans, the club has to change. For me, I was disappointed. At the same time, I understood the club and life continues. That is professionalism. Professional. And everything from that interview, if I'm to rank you on a scale of 1 to 100, I will give you 100. I would give that interview 100 because you look at the way Manchester United has been run over the last 8 years. We are a business. We are a brand. We don't run ourselves like a football club. We're interested in protecting players that aren't good enough. Which is where the problem of Manchester United comes from. For the past 8 years, we've signed players. Most of the players we've signed, they've been players we do not need. Players of the wrong mentality. And the worst part is we place those players on stupid wages, stupid amount of money. That's what place those players on. That is why I've said it. Before we can compete, we need to change. We need a clear house. The players that aren't good enough, to clear them out. The unhappy players that are bringing negativity into the team, take them out. Sell them. I could name 7 players at the top of my head who are not happy and want to leave. Martial, Lingard, Pogba, Bailly, Van de Beek, Matic. These are players that ain't happy. And you cannot blame them because they were lied to. Guys, don't forget, smash a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and I'll speak to you guys very soon. Thank you.